Well. This is the day the Lord's made. I'll rejoice and be glad in it. Y'all come on in the room. It is time for focus. Amen. Our time of focusing on principles for success, prosperity, and increase and wealth. And listen, this is for the visionary, the dreamer, the entrepreneur. It is for you. So thank you for joining us today. If you're watching us for the first time, please let me know where you're watching from, and then perhaps I can give you a shout out and just to welcome you to our time of gathering here every day. Every day we gather here at 11:30 Central Time, and we gather really from all over the country, yes, all over the country, and we're happy to have you as a part. Our focus now has been on this whole wealth building faith that I started teaching on a week ago. I began to teach on wealth building faith, showing the difference between wealth and wealth believing partner. I like that, Miss J. Terrell. Wealth building faith. And I didn't get a chance to finish it all. Spirit of God said, well, stay with it. So I'm continuing to teach and build on that teaching. If you did not hear it, you can go and look for our last faith experience that was on Thursday night a week ago, 23rd. And it's still out there, and listen to it over and over. I think it's out there on YouTube as well as out there on our Facebook page. I want you to listen to that, getting these foundational truths, because there is a difference. Oh, I got some new people out here. Yes, Keith, all right. And I can't see it. There's somebody from Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, Mitchell from Mitchell Trucking. All right, amen. And so, Macon. Oh, wow. Listen, Pam, how are you? Pam Stewart. Listen, I'm telling you, there's a difference between wealth and riches. Most people don't know. Obviously, that must be because when the Bible talks about them, it talks about them differently, distinguishes wealth and riches. Riches is about cash flow. Wealth is about how much you're able to save, how much you're able to put in store, and how much you'll be able to use for kingdom projects and for your own posterity. That's what it's about, and that is what I'm focusing on. I'm doing some incredible things on it. Our first now moment for those who signed up for the VIP of the wealth building faith initiative. Those who signed up during the seminar, it's $97. They gonna get they will get the notes, all the notes. They will also get that we have. I said 2, but it's going to be more than 2. This will be times where we will be sharing with you what we call nuggets of wisdom. Nuggets of wisdom. I could call it nuggets of wealth. You understand? So that's what we're gonna have 2 of these. We're gonna have at least 2, but more than 2. I shouldn't even say it like that. All right. And that is, the first one is going to be on the 6th, April the 6th, Thursday, April the 6th, 7 p.m. It'll be about 90 minutes. It'll be about 45 minutes long, And I want you, you have to sign up to be on it. It's a Zoom call. So it's not for everybody. It's a Zoom call. And I really want you to be a part of it. It is going to be a real blessing. I'm working on something too. And when I come back, I'll tell you what I'm working on. You're going to really like this. Yes. Okay. So here's what I need. I need my producer. I want you to play the wealth building upgrade spot. I asked him to upgrade it. So I want you to play that one and then come back to me and we'll talk again. Well, hello, Apostle Philip here, and I noticed that you registered for the Wealth Building Faith Experience, and I'm so thrilled that you did. Now, I want to reach out to you to encourage you to up your registration from general to VIP to heighten your experience. Now, those who are VIP registrants will have the opportunity to ask questions in real time and get not only the worksheet like you'll get, but they also get my personal valuable notes from the presentation. Now, further, the VIP will be invited to the 2 interactive Wealth Building Faith Now moments. nuggets of wisdom that we're going to be sharing as a follow-up, and be given access to free resources and free materials that we're going to make available to them that won't be made available to the general registrants. Now, it's really worth the investment. Now, go to, there it is on the screen, TFEVIP 254244, and make the investment of only $97 and prepare for an experience in faith like none other. Amen. I want you to mark your calendar for April 6th, 7 p.m. That is going to be our very first time of gathering together of the VIPs. Yes, our gathering together is going to be an amazing thing. Now, here's what I'm working. My goal for those who are in this group is that by the end of the year, you will have saved 1 month's salary, 1 month's income. You say, how is that possible? You know, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. Will you please put my wealth ladder up there? Put the wealth ladder up there, because I want to show you that's the very first step. Most people, first step to what I call wealth and out of this whole lack situation. First is survival. That's where you are when you're totally dependent on others. Next is scarcity. That's when you start working and you're not making enough. You may be at the scarcity level at right now. That's okay. I was at the scarcity level. Yes, when I'm in a little raggedy building, don't show it right now, show it later. That's where I was. And then you reach a place of solvency. And that is where you have enough to make ends meet. That's not where you want to stop. You want to move to this first bold step of savings, where you have at least 1 to 2 months of cash reserve. One to two. Well, we're shooting for the 1 right now. We get to the 1, we'll get to the 2. But let's get to the 1 first of all. Come back to me now. So what we want to do is I've talked with our credit union, Light Commerce Credit Union are going to partner with us in this. What? Yeah, they're going to partner with us in this. And I'll be introducing this to them, because I want you to be able to set up an account. We're going to call it the Wealth Building Account. Your Wealth Building Account, you can open it with $35. What? That's all. $35. I think that's $10 for the membership fee at your Light. And if you already a member, it won't cost you but $25. That's your first deposit. Now, here's the thing. I want you going to put your money there, but you're also going to give the credit union the authorization to alert me when you withdraw. You say, what? I can't stop you. But this is an accountability. It is an accountability. I'm calling it the accountability apostle alert. That is, you put it there, but when you understand that, all right, I'm accountable for keeping it there. And, as I said, they're just going to alert me. They're not going to have to get authorization from me to get your money. No, you can get your money. But this is just going to be a way to add another level of accountability as we work for increase and savings. Increase and savings. Now, that does not mean you're going to have to start eating potato chips, for dinner. No. We're going to do this in grand style, and we're going to watch how easy it comes. What? Yes, indeed. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. So this is going to be, of course, set aside for those people who are part of this group. I don't have a name for the group yet. I'm working on a good name. But here's the other thing that we want to do is I'm going to be sending you 7 powerful affirmations, 7 powerful wealth affirmations that you'll be able to say every day. Every day. We're going to reprogram that self-conscious. We're going to reprogram your self-conscious. We're going to reprogram your autopilot so that you will instinctively begin to see savings. You'll instinctively see this is God's part. Instinctively see this is what I'm paying myself. This is what I'm paying myself. And this is what I have left to spend. Right. We're going to be talking to you about creating other cash flows or income streams. You don't have to have several professions, but you can have several income streams within your profession. And I'm going to talk to you about how to do that. I'm going to talk to you about how to do that. Now, if I were you, I'd go and pay the $97. I would, because it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth. I could just say that $97 myself. You're not the one. Don't even bother. You're not even the one. If that's the way you think, don't even bother. Don't even want you in the group. Serious. Serious. Because here's the point is I don't have to try to make $97 out of you, you follow me, to reach a place of wealth and prosperity. I'm already there. What? Are you bragging? No, I'm not. It's by the grace of God. I'm already there. I'm a good steward. I just want to teach you what God has taught me. I'm in the little raggedy building years ago. My needs had needs. I show my building. Yeah. And my needs had needs. And that's when God told me that I didn't have to stay there, that I could be a wealthy person. I could be a wealthy person. That's when I got the revelation. And that's when I started my journey. I started my journey then. Got it? You have to start your journey somewhere. But if you're going to be, petty minded and think that I'm trying to, well, you're not the one. I really don't even want your part. I'm serious. I ain't mad. But I'm saying if that's how you want to walk in the door with that kind of attitude, then this is not for you. But it is for those who will say, yes, man of God, I want you to coach me into this. Yeah, I'm willing to be accountable. I want by the end of this year, and we're going on the 4th month. We're talking about in 8 months. I want to be able to look and say, I have 1 months of savings, 1 month of income saved. Wow. 1 month of income saved. Now you're going to have to figure out, okay, what is it, take your check. What does your check come out at the end of the month? Yeah. What does your check come out? Well, I mean, how much is it? And that will be your goal. And we're going to be working toward that, our goal with increase. We're going to be working toward our goal with income streams, all of that sort of things. We're going to be working toward that. And I believe many of you are going to reach your goal before then, because I believe that there will be some unsuspected income, not unexpected, because we're expecting it, some unsuspected income that's going to come your way. And you're going to you'll have the discipline to say, okay, no, I'm not going to go buy me a Gucci bag. I'm not going to go buy me some Gucci shoes. I'm not going to buy me some red bottom. I'm not going to go, no. I'm on my way somewhere. I'm traveling to this wealthy place. Now, one of these days, I am going to be able to, I'm going to be able to fulfill that desire, but not now. I've got delayed gratification because I'm on my way to my wealthy place. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Now, yesterday we began to talk about changing my mentality, and changing your mentality is the key. Changing your mentality is the key. And so we said what happened is that before you came to Christ and found out his way, the world had contaminated your mind with their way. And that's why it's difficult for you to manage money properly, because you have an improper understanding of money that is guiding your life. You have an improper understanding. Let's look there at the transformation. Yeah, let's look at the transformation graph. The transformation graph shows how you have been designed, that whatever you consciously do for a significant period of time, and your conscious mind is influenced by your environment, by credible other people, by repetitious information. What? Yeah, repetitious information. Yeah, uh, and by experiences. So these are some of the things that influence your consciousness, which now begins to be the guide for your subconscious. Your subconscious is your automatic pilot. And this information, if you say information number one, that got to you first, that becomes truth for you. And that is what has shaped the consistency of your character. Wow. The consistency, that's like the filter that through which all other decisions are made. Wow. So even though you want to do good, like Paul says, evil is present with me. In my flesh dwelleth no good thing. I think in many situations in the Bible, the word flesh, is synonymous for subconscious. Or I could say it the other word. The word subconscious is a synonym for flesh. I can say it that way. Now go to the next screen there, because I want you to see the difference is that X there. See the little red X? I've got to know how to how to detach that old information and access the new information. See, I can learn new information number one, information number two, information number three, and none of that really affect my decision making. It does not affect my values. It does not affect my behavior. It affects nothing because what? I'm still operating on old information. It is through meditation. It is through meditation, verbalization, visualization. It is through meditation that I'm able to speak the language of the subconscious so that I can interrupt what he's thinking or what he's about to do. And when I interrupt it, then he waits on new information. And when I continue to give him that new information, it locks on to that from that moment on, and it becomes an instinct. Amen, amen. Come on, bring it back to me. I want to talk to you today about what I told you. I promised I was going to talk to you about, and that is about how we look at money. Many people look at money as a rule. Remember, I told you, I gave you a rule. I said mule, and I said stool, and I said tool and fuel. Let's see if we can't cover those today. Number one, when I'm looking at money as a rule, I govern and judge everything on the basis it becomes the standard of my judgment. It becomes the standard for my judgment. In other words, I judge my self-worth by how much money I have, or the self-worth of others by how much money they have. You've seen people who just bow down to rich people, who crumble for that's because they see money as a rule. Number two, money can be misjudged. Using money it can cause you to misjudge spirituality, believing because I got more money, I'm more spiritual. Wrong. Again, when money becomes a rule and you begin to judge relationships. What? That's right. You don't want to have a relationship with poor people because it must not be good people. Why? You're judging them on the basis of money. That is a natural thing that happens. All right. Yes, money, people who see money as a rule also, watch this, erroneously associate skill value with self-value. Skill value with self-value. Okay, I may have skill value of minimum wage, but that doesn't make me a minimum person. Did you get that? See, I may have skill value that only warrants to be paid minimum wage, but that doesn't make me a minimum person. But if I judge that, then if money is to me a rule, then I judge the self-worth of others, the value of others by how much money they make. Amen. And I'll be guilty if I'm a minimum wage earner, then I must be a minimum wage person. Oh, no, no, no. All right. People who see money as a rule also erroneously determine who should not have money. Wow, that's a heavy one there, because I then began to say, certain people ought to have it, but certain people should not have it. That's not up to you. But that is the era of seeing money as a rule. Number two, people see money as a mule. Now, I know you couldn't hardly wait till I got to this one, and that is the strength of money. Cause the gives me the strength, ability to impose my will on others. Whoa, yes, I can impose my will on others because I've got the money to do so. Now we see that all around us. We see that in politics. We see that in business. People who have money feeling now because I got money and I got money to go to court, I'll impose my will on you. You got it? We've seen that, of course, with people who take advantage of people, and they say, well, sue me, when they know the people don't have the right, they don't have the ability to sue them, but because they have the money and they have the legal team, go on and sue me. I'm not going to pay you, but sue me if you want to. Wow. That is because they see money as a rule, a leverage. Whoa. So they take advantage of others with the very, cynicism and skepticism. They, people who see money as a rule erroneously think that their money can buy them anything. I know you know people like that. If I told you to put it in the comment, you could probably list some people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You could probably list some people that you know who think that way because they got money. You know, it could be in your family. They got money. And that's amazing how they say, I got money, not just money. I got money. And they feel that they can impose, watch this, their will upon others. Parents many times do this. Oh, watch it. Yeah, because I have the money now. I want you to go to school and do thus and so. Oh my God, really? Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. They're using money as a mule to impose their will on others. Wow. Amen and amen and amen. Judas' attitude about money it really was the leverage that the um, religious leaders used to get Judas to do their dirty work. Wow. All right. You can see money as a rule, money as a mule, but then some see money as a stool. Stool, Stool. Wait a minute. What do you mean as a stool? As a stool, yes. And that is a stool is a metaphor for a standard of security in life. Yes, the standard of security. This attitude spawned by misplaced confidence in money that gives rise to an arrogance, pride, even yea, idolatry. And that is when money is seen as a stool. It is what I stand on, is what I dependent on. And that is what the Bible warns against. It says, tell those who are rich in this world, be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. And that is what the rich farmer did. I'm tearing down my old barns. I'm building bigger barns. Why? And I'm saying, so be it easy that you have much laid up for you. The deception of money as a stool. And if you don't watch it, money will take the place of your trust in God. Did he say that? Yes, I did. Money will trump, usurp your trust in God. Amen. Because many times people save with a sense of false security. They save with a sense of false security, and they're duped by the devil because one germ can wipe you out. Amen. Amen. The telltale sign is this emotional discomfort attached to the bank balance. Oh, watch it, watch it, watch it. The emotional discomfort attached to the bank balance. When the balance goes down, your attitude changes. So you got to learn how to see money a different way, because it's like this. If I know money is just a source, it's not my, it's a resource, it's not my source. If I know where the water comes from, when I go to that source and fill up my pitcher and take my pitcher home, when the water in the pitcher gets low, I don't get upset. I know where I got the water from. So it is with your finances. When you understand, listen, the Lord, from him all blessings flow. He is the God who who is my source and sustainer. Therefore, my emotions are not tied into my balance bank, my bank balance. I'm preaching good today. I know I am. Okay. So then, how should I see money, Apostle? Thank you. I'm ready for that. You should see money, number one, as a tool. A tool. As a tool, it is the agent. Watch this. As a tool, it is the agent for purposeful, constructive exchange to accomplish worthwhile goals and objectives. I love that. Whoever wrote that. Oh, and Hillier wrote that. Okay. Listen, so it's a tool. I'm using it to accomplish something. I use it to accomplish something according to my purpose, according to the projects God gives others, according to my pleasure desires. Watch this. Money is just a tool to give me access and to give me, the ability to enjoy those things. Yes. So I don't see money as my God. It is just a tool to be used. And in the right hands, money can make some amazing things happen. Money can make some amazing things happen. Amen. See, money is amoral. It takes on the character of whoever owns it. If money is in the hand of a drug dealer, it's drug money and it's used. Yeah, you understand that. But whoever, if money is in the hand of a believer, then it's going to take on the character of that believer to be used for good works. Amen. Now, so I should see money as watch this, a tool, but I also want to see money as a fuel. Fuel, what do you mean? I see money as seed releasing. When I see this, it's a seed that releases a harvest. So it's not difficult to release money because I understand money is a seed that releases a harvest. As a seed, money has greater capacity. Watch this, when it is sown, when I have a direct purpose and soil to put it in. All right. If I sow continuously and constantly, I'll have constant increase. So those who have their minds renewed and can see money as, watch this, fuel. We think of fuel, what we think of? We think of fuel as a resource substance that has the potential, when invested, will bring an expected desire. You put fuel in a gas tank, and then that fuel causes something to happen. It's a catalyst, and that's what we see money as. Money is a catalyst to make things happen in the here and now and in later years. Yes. So what we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to talk about, now, how do I do this? Since I understand the goal of how I need to see money, and so I can start transforming my thinking, how do I do it? How do I do it? Well, I'm going to give you about 7 to 10 ways to do that, and we're going to jump on that tomorrow. Wow. I hope you got blessed today. I hope you got blessed today. Now, some of y'all didn't give y'all a shout out because I wanted to get through all of what I was getting through. But listen, I thank you, Joyce. Joyce is my note taker. She's one of my scribes. She got that all down for you. Amen and amen. Go back and listen to this. Share this with others. See money as fuel. See money as a tool. Amen. Don't see money as a stool. Don't see money as a mule. And don't see money as the rule. Yes. See, I couldn't get to that the other night. I wanted to, but I couldn't get to it. But you got it now. Amen and amen. All right. If you have not joined my group, and I'm trying to think of a name. What about the Wealth Initiative Group? I like that. That's one word. Wealth Initiative Group, or Maximize Wealth Discipleship. That's kind of heavy. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a name. I'm gonna let Dr. B first. I'm gonna let y'all pick the name. I ain't gonna let y'all pick the name. Y'all might get to fight. I don't want y'all to fight over the name. But I'm gonna have the Lady B pick my name for it, and then we're gonna start calling our group. And our group, we're gonna have now moments, negative wisdom moments, or negative wealth moments. Since it's W, we'll call them nuggets of wealth moments. And they're going to be Zoom call, private Zoom calls. I'll see you, you'll see me. And we want to see how many we can get set up at the credit union. Yes, with their wealth. Yes. Oh, I love this. Yes, yes, indeed. That wealth building account. And we'll be able to get those done right away. She's working on everything now. Miss Harleen, who is the president, she's working on that of the credit union. She's working on that right now. All right. Well, we got to get out of here. I'll see you on tomorrow. See you on tomorrow. Remember, he's able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we ask, think, according to the power that worketh in us. Stay focused and stay in faith, and let's watch God work. And so, listen, just play the spot for upgrading their their registration to VIP. And then let's put the Project 2023. I'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless. Well, hello, Apostle Philip here, and I noticed that you registered for the Wealth Building Faith Experience, and I'm so thrilled that you did. Now, I want to reach out to you to encourage you to up your registration from general to VIP to heighten your experience. Now, those who are VIP registrants will have the opportunity to ask questions in real time and get not only the worksheet like you'll get, but they also get my personal valuable notes from the presentation. Now, further, the VIP will be invited to the 2 interactive wealth building faith now moments, nuggets of wisdom that we're going to be sharing as a follow-up, and be given access to free resources and free materials that we're going to make available to them that won't be made available to the general registrants. Now, it's really worth the investment. Now, go to, there it is on the screen, TFEVIP 254244, and make the investment of only $97 and prepare for an experience in faith like none other. Hello team, we are making tremendous progress on the move to lower the 2023 summer camp registration from $299 to only $199 for the 4-day camp at Love City. That's all inclusive. Now this will be good for all camp reservations and registrations until April the 30th. Now, as I've expressed to you, that all Christian camps are supported and supplemented by friends and partners, and not solely by, camp registration fees. So I've asked you to believe with me and to help supplement Love City USA summer camps, 2023 summer camps, to offset the discounted camp registration and to do other things necessary to get ready for 2023 camp. Now, we are making progress toward our goal of receiving an estimate of $275,000 before camp opens. Now, we've received about $200,000 and have just about reached our goal and on our way to completing this giving campaign. Now, we're only about $75,000 or so away from realizing this important goal. All of the Love City Village Investment Partner gifts and Project 2023 gifts are going to reach this goal. And, we want to reach this by the end of March. Yes, by the end of March, the whole goal. Yes. So please give today. Partner with us in reaching our goal. Can't do it by ourselves, but we can do it with your help. Now, teen groups are already registering for June and July camp sessions at this discounted price. Now, text, there it is on the screen, LCP 2023 to 71441. Text that or go to lovecityusa.com. Remember, we are blessed to be a blessing. Do it today.